Black Power, shout out to the family. This boy Swab Boss, Snapping Off Entertainment, man. The Argument League, AOI, a whole bunch of other Black Power shit, man. Shout out to the fam bam in the building. Hit the like button on your way in. Shout out to Shabo, man. Make sure y'all fuck with her channel, man. And shout out to Mo 3 Day coming up. Shout out to Angelica Diallo. Make sure y'all mess with her. And I'm now partnered with that, so we could get that brand popping it. You know, show some love, man. It's been a lot of talk about Black Power being dead. Black Power ain't dead. I don't give a fuck if Sonetta said. I don't give a fuck if Q Butter said years later, regurgitating the same bullshit. One thing about systems and powers like that is that they can't be destroyed from the outside. There's always some internal things. There's always some internal things that allows these weaknesses and these cracks and these opportunities for people that's against it to manipulate or take advantage or, take that opportunity to, play a move so that propaganda becomes stronger. But Black Power is the self-determination of Black people by Black people. The self-definition of Black people by Black people. Black Power is the acquisition of power for Black people. So when Black people are able to express themselves, define themselves, organize themselves, determine their own moves, that's Black Power. Now, me, you go back to my channel ass is hiding up. I won't even say it's had its ups and downs. It's been down, but it's had its up. And for some reason, people look at the numbers and they dick ride. Sorry for the sensitive listeners. But they see numbers. You see one person over here telling the truth, and you see 20 people over there getting lied to, and you say, let me go be the 21st person to get lied to. We already know this is the time of fakeness. Everyone's acting. Everyone has a facade. Nobody wants to keep it real. Nobody wants to be transparent. Nobody wants to be accountable. Everybody want to be conveniently the top dog, and then when top dog shit need to happen, the motherfuckers start, Black Power is dead. Nah. And that's why a lot of these circles don't fuck with me, because I speak truth to power. When they come on, I fuck with Q Butter. Shout out to Q Butter. Shout out to Psycho. Shout out to, whatever big dogs in the circles that I stomp. But I don't walk around with my chest out. I genuinely feel how the fuck I feel. And if I get passionate about a conversation with you, that's just what it is what it is. But I've been sitting here watching Q Butter channel allow Lance, allow Madon, allow Wale, Abuda, allow Chief Holiday, allow that woke person, just pseudo after pseudo, liar after liar, criminal after criminal. Get on Q Butter channel and lead the fight. Oh, here's Lance for another 3 hours today. Talk about Pyramid Earth. But then I come on, I say, oh yeah, nah, Egypt wasn't white. Egypt was African. Black-skinned Africans. Dark-skinned Africans. Light-skinned Africans. And keep on saying, man, Egypt was white. Okay, so let's get into it. We got two opposing. So let's get into it. I say Africa is black. You say Africa is white. I say that they're stealing and hiding and destroying the history of Africans, the ancestors of black people. They're stealing what they've done to incorporate a fact of inferiority. The African never did shit, sat around for 350,000 years waiting on white people to mutate so they could build a boat and discover other continents. And I say bullshit. If black people descend from we're modern human beings, so we have human beings before us. Those human beings use tools. Once that evolution happened, they don't lose communication with these people that use these tools. They inherit their knowledge. So how long was these people on Earth? 350,000 years ago, the modern human evolved. How long was the people before them on Earth? Hundreds of thousands of years? Okay. So what did they accomplish? What were their oral traditions? What was their customs, their culture? How did they form families? How did they eat? What did they do for entertainment? And then we have the modern humans that come along, inherit this knowledge, and then 350,000 years, I say, yeah, we knew about the world after 250,000 years of being on it. We knew about the world. We didn't want to conquer the world. We didn't want to corner the market on being earthlings. Okay, bet. That's my point. And you say, nah, the books say this, the movies reflect this, or whatever convinces you that Egypt was white. Bet. Let's get into it. This should be a good show. It should last a week or two, a month. There's so much information to get into here. You say, man, I don't even want to go back 2,000 years. What? What? Hold on. Wipe my motherfucking eyes, man. You telling me you black power and you feel that Egypt is white. So there's a chance that all of the narratives that come with Egypt being white, you stand on. There's a chance. Let's get into it. Let's talk about it. So how inferior do you believe the African was or is? Man, I don't even want to go back 2,000 years and talk that. Damn. Killed. Then all of a sudden, Lance comes along. Oh, that was a reset 10,000 years ago. And mud floods that preserve buildings for giants. And mountains are tree stumps that turned into stone. And the Denovesians and had they face in their chest with no neck. There was some people that was just a whole foot. Vampires, mummies, wolf people. Oh yeah, let's talk about that, Lance. Share your screen, Lance. Entertain us, educate us with the Great Reset from 10,000 years ago. And that goes on for fucking ever. They say, well, then what the fuck is black power? Let's just talk about hip hop. Shout out to James. Question mark. Regular joke, fuck it. God is watching. Man. So Egypt is white. And we get on this motherfucker bed. And it's like, oh yeah, Benjamin Netanyahu grew up in New Jersey. He was born in New Jersey. Nobody fact check. This is the source team. We need a source on that. I told that motherfucker, what did I tell that motherfucker fam? It was something simple, like the letter B come after A. That motherfucker said, I need a source on that. Okay. Then the motherfucker get on this panel and say Benjamin Netanyahu was born in New Jersey, grew up in New Jersey. Nobody fact check it. I fact check it. I come back and try to hold him accountable for correction. He flies out the hand. Man, don't nobody even give a fuck about that. Right? Oh, okay. Then motherfucking Sheikh Anta with the council on proving Egyptians were black, said, man, I just need to do a little bit of test. Just give me an eensy piece of the skin from the sarcophagus that y'all found. And I could tell the pigmentation level that they are dark-skinned people. This motherfucker devastating say, how the fuck you gonna get skin from 2,000 years ago? I said, nigga, you ain't never heard of mummies? Mummies don't got no damn skin. Live in front of the people who think they his friends and that who he think love him. Nobody corrected him. I said, nigga, mummies don't got no skin. That's the whole fascinating thing about mummies. The preservation of the body, the organs, the tissue, and the hair. And even if you want black power, even if you want to host on Q Butter Channel, even if you want to round all of these good reading super readers, nigga, you ain't never seen a movie about a mummy. You ain't never, old as you is, you ain't never came across, oh damn, mummies have skin. No fact check, nobody corrects them. Shout out to Raw Talk Culture. Shout out to Brazilian. Hit the like button, please. No fact check from the fact checkers. No super reading from the super readers. Domo definitely in the motherfucking building. Don't get it twisted, pointed in the wrong direction. I'm fucked up or misconstrued, man. Shout out to the Hueys of the world, man. Shout out to Domo. Like, what the fuck? Then we got Marley Marr, the hyena of the pack, because all he do is just try to super read some shit right quick. Oh, I found the article. He reads way past the point of the article. He thinks he's smart because he finishes the article instead of going into the article and showing you what supports his conclusion and then delving into it because he don't even know how to break it down. He just super read through the whole thing. In the beginning, God created the heaven and the earth. Amen. He done read from Genesis to Revelation. Nigga, we asked about Deuteronomy 23. He done read before it, through it, past it, and still can't break the information down. And then this nigga say a missile is not a bomb. Tried to argue me down. A missile is not a bomb. What the fuck you think a bomb is? A bomb is a device that explodes. Whether you set it down, you drop it, you roll it, you hook up a fucking trip wire to it, or you put it on a fucking propulsion system that flies it through the air while they're in a building. He said, make something. People who make no thing of value are thought of as valueless. Make something. Congratulations on being able to type. Cool. I'm making better black people. And I'm asking for black people to make me a better black person. And people are the greatest resource. There's no need for a planet, no need for air, no need for nothing if people don't exist. And the quality of people that I'm surrounding myself with, that I'm in the same time period with, the same space with, I want to make better those. So that's what I'm making. You make something. Or help me make those. Help me make better black people that don't say mummies don't got skins, missiles ain't bombs, and Benjamin Netanyahu was born in fucking New Jersey, and Egypt is white. And Africans never left Africa on their own. Only reason Africa's made it out. Why would they leave Africa? This is what Psycho asks. Why would Africans leave Africa after 350,000 years of being a modern human? Why? Who just stands somewhere? Who just stands in one piece of land for 250,000 years and never put a rock on top of another rock, a stick through another stick, a rope around a tree, dig a hole, never did nothing. And then all of a sudden, a mutation in the genetic pool, here go blonde hair, blue eyes, and guess what? Now we have science and language and arts and clothing and history. Yeah, you listen to a crack about history, they're going to start it off in the beginning, I was born. Because everything before that don't matter to them. So if you're educated by them, now you got the mentality that everything before them don't matter either. You don't even want to know what Africans was doing before the Greeks and the Romans. Motherfuckers talking about Sumeria. Still talking about Sumeria. So the only thing that could kill black power is black people who put up a false institute of black power. I say this is crazy. But you're the leader. These are them leaders, the administrators. And they don't know shit. And so when someone opposes their views, they do the gang, they do the cracker shit. They turn into a group of white people that just laugh at you because they know they don't gotta respect you. They don't gotta listen to you, nigga. I'ma let my homie say this about Benjamin Netanyahu. I'ma let my homie say this about mummies. I'ma let my homie say this about missiles. But you can't say shit. And we gonna laugh your ass out. And then we gonna bring the extreme cracker in. Sabio to call your mama out her name and call you out your name and yo, 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 yo. I like the transference of information. I'm not here to overtalk you. I'm not here to talk through your sentence. And I'm not here to repeat myself. Well, what does it say? Well, what does it say? Well, what did it say? Well, what did it say? Bitch, shut up so I can tell you what did it say. But we can't get into real conversations because we still talking about flat earth. We just had an eclipse that murdered flat earth. But you don't want to talk about Egypt being black or white where language come from, medicine come from, certain sciences come from. The greatest culture on earth. Some of the most amazing architecture. But we don't want to talk about that. Because then that leads into pseudo stuff like teleportation and time travel, acoustic levitation, hydraulic sciences. That get into shit I can't wrap my mind around the African doing. But these crackers, oh, they could put a man on the moon. These crackers, they could design fur coats. These crackers wrote these books and put a copyright on them. And you need to inhale and retain and believe all of this stuff religiously. And if you fight back, we on your ass. If you be a critical thinker, we on your ass. Turn right into white folks. So here I am on the panel of black people being a brother. But because I came in and I checked some information, I corrected some information, I challenged some information. Every time I hit the panel, it's hostile. Can't never get a whole conversation out of these motherfuckers. And then turn around and say, this killed black power. Now let Lance back up on the panel. Go ahead, Lance. What? You're killing black power. You can't kill black power, but you're hurting black power. You're not digging into the conversations you should. And you're not checking people on the information on the conversations that they having. Sabio got up there and said deoxyribonucleic, what did he say? Deoxyriboic nucleic acid. Wrong. I got DNA tatted on my wrist. Because my mother's name was Darlene. My father's name was Allen. So me and my brother tatted D and A. And then we wanted to keep it a secret. And motherfucker said, what DNA stand for? And I said, deoxyribonucleic acid. This nigga said deoxyriboic nucleic acid, and nobody corrected him. Devastating cycle are my homies. I think their perspective is Egypt isn't getting us ahead. All of these are my brothers. I didn't determine that. I didn't define that. And I didn't create that. All of these are my brothers. And Psycho is very well someone that I appreciate and respect and give honor and props to. Man, shout out to TMKC. Peace, sis. Yeah. Yeah. Man. Then it's like, okay, I do this. My grandmother. Okay, for sure, Queen. Peace to you. I hope you got the email, or I'll just put the link in the chat and you can jump on the panel and I'll end it and we can talk. Yeah. So that's not black power. That's not empowering black people. That's misleading black people. That's keeping black people ignorant. That's giving black people misinformation. That's giving the misinformers of black. Lance don't even call himself black. Lance say he descend from the mixed people. Lance pride come from the fact that Black people or non-African dark-skinned people mixed with the Neanderthal Denovesian white people and created his people. The people with the unibrows. That's Land's culture. And I know that because he was on my panel for years as I kicked his information in the nuts. He don't even consider himself black. But then you got him up here misinforming supposedly black people. And I say, you know what, man? Let me get a slot on the channel. For what? What you mean for what? So I can speak to this 100 people that you got in the chat that you letting hear Pyramid Earth for 13 hours a day. Man, look, that's why I say him neither. Wale not black. Lance not black. But they get hours and hours on this panel to just spew rhetoric. Wale has set his phone down, put his feet up, arms behind his head, and just talk to his ceiling. He don't even hear you trying to interrupt him or ask him a question. He just going. Misinforming black people. Non-black people misinforming black people is black power. No. Then when someone comes through and they don't do the whole bow their head in shame and don't look you in the eye. Nigga come through and look you in your eye while he talk to you, and all of a sudden you got a problem. No, I'm supposed to look you in your eye. I'm supposed to talk to you like a man. I don't gotta sit up here and laugh everything you say off. If it's funny, it's funny. If it's not, it's the fuck not. And that's what I'm talking about. This is how bold these people are allowed to get. Because it's like the first sentence is like, yo, peace. 600,983 fucking paragraphs later, it's, I'm not a human. This is how comfortable people have gotten in their madness. A motherfucker can't even determine the categorization of humans, plants, animals, and they deny it. Even though a human is defined as the body we inherited. This body we in is a human body. And if I cut off that human arm, you're going to let out a human shriek and you're going to human bleed. You're going to human be worried. You're going to seek human help and try to continue to human live. Yeah, I got you, Queen Cascade. That's what I said, yeah. Yeah. But then I say, well, there's DNA, Australian DNA. Whatever whatever the scientific DNA found in South America with no migration pattern. The same marker. How is it in both of these places and is not found in any of the surrounding areas? White folks had Africans in zoos in Brooklyn. The Brooklyn Zoo in the 1900s had African humans caged, being fed, carrying monkeys. This is who you getting your information from. This is your mainstream. This is your universities. These are your institutions. So when it comes to history, no, I don't 100% believe them. When it comes to archaeology, no, I have doubts. You're not telling us the truth. You're not being transparent. You're looking for your narrative. That's why the Bible is so big. That's their narrative. There were some people on earth who knew no wrong and couldn't be stopped and would be like the gods if they succeeded. And so let's go down and confuse them. And they go white people in their greatness. No book in the Bible is or Zulu or Khufu. We got a book called Romans in the Bible, an African book. Titus, but not one African book. Sometimes you got to be able to look around, see what's missing, and have a fucking critical thought. So yeah, I ask you, what is black power to you? What is the definition of black power to you? What is the definition of black people to you? And what is the solution or solutions to the problems that black people face? Let's talk about it. I get no room. I get no right. If they can't make a mockery, if they can't make foolishness out of your conversation, this ain't the right channel for it. So I say, damn. I thought for sure this was a safe place for black people that survived the Sarnettas, that survived the Sarnetta TV era. These people have had enough. They seen the bullshit, and here we go. I don't I don't get that. Not only do I not get that, but I'm against that. Between Sabio, Marley, and Devastated, and then Q at the top. And I talk about, okay, well, the black migration pattern. Shout out to Angelica Diallo. Let's talk about the black migration project that I had for black people to. No, I haven't talked to Q Buddy yet. I don't think he watches my channel. I tried to go over there the other night and talk to him, said, where's Q Buddy at? And everybody got protective and shit. Q Buddy didn't unmute. They start making shit up. Well, maybe, well, yeah, all right. Yeah, all right. Well, here's what I got to say. Tell him when you see him. And I'm over at the argument league. Couldn't even get that out. They kicked me right off the panel. No conversation. Well, what do you mean, Swab? What is the issue here, Swab? No. Kick him right off the panel. Shout out to Lilith Revenge. You already know what time it is. Yeah. So, no. I haven't. But you can't claim black power, have all these non-black people on the panel speaking pyramid earth and they not human and all of this other nonsense to black people looking for some power. You got Sabio misleading people because for some reason he think because he bought a lot of books that the solution is reading that book. No critical thought. Devastate not knowing mummies got skin. Marley's not knowing missiles are bombs. Q-Butter saying that Egypt was white. But yet, then I look at your channel and the conversation is, this killed Black Power. The Black Power people saying Black Power dead. So let's continue to talk about Pyramid Earth again. Go ahead, Lance. This is so interesting and it's feeding my spirit and it's helping my cellular structure regenerate. Go ahead, Lance. There's this circle jerk. There's this circle jerk of an echo chamber. There's a circle jerk of an echo chamber going on, and the people are to the point when I get on the panel and I do say something, they already in the chat. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Like I didn't correct their favorite heroes. Like I didn't correct their fucking Avengers. Yeah, cool. That's cool. It was probably for the best. The chat going crazy. Like they haven't witnessed. You know what? There's something to what this suave person is saying. And when he's incorrect, the way he accepts correctness so humbly. Then Sabio jumps into the chat and get the jerking him off in the chat. Oh, this dude is done. You're a panelist. If you're a panelist, get the fuck out of the chat. Let the chat rule the chat. But of course, that's what he do. He's the great propaganda machine. So he goes right in the chat and roused them. This stupid person. And they said, oh, Sabio wants us to not like him. Let's go. So he'll talk to us and read our comments and interact with us. Because he's smart. He has books and a degree. But he screams in the middle of the street with his shirt off. He said his neighbor thought something was wrong with him. AD says it's a lose-lose situation over there now. I have no clue why QB allows that type of BS on his panel. Because though that shit brings the numbers. That's why it's 100 people over there and it's 20 people over here. And 17 of these people are only here because this is some type of conflict, some type of beef. The minute I start playing these motherfucking videos about Egypt and the Black Panthers and plants having the language, ability to communicate, them numbers gonna go down. Yeah, the greatest quote Sabio ever said was yo, 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 yo. Everything before and after that is bullshit. That's not even how I fucking communicate. I say something and then I shut the fuck up and I listen to you so I can reply to what you said. Not what I thought you said, not what I wanted you to say, not what I would prefer you to say, not something that you said before. But you said these words and I'm going to reply to these words. Then I want you to reply to my words. Not say, oh man, here we go. Not say, chat, y'all see this? Not do none of that whole ass shit. Have the conversation. They hear our voices. If you hear these voices, they're going to say, 2 black men were on YouTube today. So let's do this like 2 black men. Let's not do this like two white women. 2 white children. Let's really have these conversations. That way, we won't be saying dumb shit like Egypt is white, mummies don't got skin, missiles ain't bombs, Benjamin Netanyahu was born in New Jersey. And deoxyriboic. The super reader. Deoxyriboic. And then this is just how much of a circle jerk echo chamber it is. When I correct Sabio on that, I say, man, y'all really let Sabio say deoxyriboic nucleic acid instead of deoxyribonucleic acid? He say, that's the way I say it so I can remember it. This nigga really said live in the house he pays rent in or owns. I mispronounce words to better remember them. So I say riboic so that I can remember ribo. Bruh, if you took that logic off YouTube, your girlfriend is cheating on you. Okay? When she come home smelling like penis, and she says, not me, it was the people around me that smelled like penis. It just rubbed off on me. She's cheating on you, and she knows you're dumb. Because she hear you say shit like that. This dude really tried to stand on, I said it like that. Instead of saying, no, you know what, Swab? You right. You right. I couldn't actually quite remember what it was, but I wanted to say it. And instead of saying deoxyribonucleic acid, I said deoxyriboic nucleic acid. You right, Swab. And I can say, man, I like that dude. He has integrity. But nope, I got to end up getting cursed out. He got to double down on his ignorance. And there's no tool of correction for that. He comes right back on the next panel with more confidence than before. They never lose any confidence. So yes, I have a problem with Q Butter. I have a problem with the way that he runs and allows his channel to be run while claiming black power, while misinforming black people with non-black people, while saying black power is dead. Yeah, it's just too many. It's just too much. It's just too fucking much. And then I say, yo, since we got all these black people together, can we talk about this? Can we correct some of the misinformation that our grandparents passed down to us? Or that our parents sent us to school to be informed of? Can we talk about Globeki Tappy? No, we don't give a fuck about Globeki Tappy. And then I turn to the channel and Lance is on there talking about Globeki Tappy. Sheesh. So have you ever heard of IOED, illusion of explanatory depth? It's rampant all over there. Look it up. How did it get like that? And then you got females hitting the panel and brothers are talking to them sexually, talking to them about their big butt. Let them, I'm a big girl, but I got this back there. Nigga, who the fuck give a fuck? What, who the fuck give a fuck? Y'all don't got no women in your real life? Where these avatars just set you off? The sister come on the panel, she trying to show her artwork. They like, yeah, turn your camera on, let us see you. Are we really doing this? Are we really perving over this girl? Because she's attractive? You're still not used to being around attractive women? I live in a black community that's thousands of them. I'm only interested in one. So anytime the females jump on the panel, it's organically about information. Not, I wonder how much I can fucking daydream about her. The cracker comes out. Soon as the sister hit the panel, the cracker comes out. I wonder if she thick, if she fine, how her body shape. You're perving. She said, wait, I had a car who smells like piss. Yeah. And it this is something new. It don't hurt, but it's hurt parallel. It's like it's like a mixture of like disappointment and acceptance of disappointment. Cause I'm like I know Q Butter. I seen Q Butter for a long time. Red, black, and green in it, making songs. And then when I come back around in his channel this time, Psychopatheus is there. The Black Power Psychotic Atheist. Oh, this my partner right here. I call him for advice. And on real life shit. When I had this channel and I was in the Solar Vision Debate League, yeah, I called Psycho, like Psycho. What do you think about me going over there and doing my streams on this platform because it has more subscribers? And yeah. So I know Psycho is a no. It's a zero tolerance for stupidity. Zero tolerance for stupidity. We stand over there on his channel. We used to have game night, and we used to talk to people. And when misinformation came out, oh, the Psycho will come out of the Patheist. I've never heard Psycho this quiet through so much misinformation. I've never heard Psycho this quiet during so much misinformation. Psycho didn't clown Devastating for saying the shit about mummies or Netanyahu. He ain't clown Marley about the missile and the bomb thing. He ain't clown motherfucking Sabio about shit he say. Shout out to the goddess, the melanated goddess. Black man is the God to the black woman, and black woman is God to the black man. I've just never heard Psycho be this quiet when misinformation is being transferred. And I know it's still there because Psycho has jumped on the panel and said, hold on. You're wrong. He has gotten on that panel. I remember at least one time when I was right and they was wrong, and it was somebody. I don't think he corrected Sabio or Devastating, but he got on there, and it was one of the random dudes that come up there who was trying to argue with me that maybe the other guys was trying to agree with, and Psycho came up there and checked that shit. So it's still Psycho. AD said no clue why either. When him and Renee first teamed up, they were a power team. Maybe he lost his steam. Shout out to Sister Renee. Yes. Shout out to Sister Renee, man. Lilith said, okay, I'll be fair. I'm biased. I never liked that guy. Shout out to Catnip Squad. Yeah. So, exactly. You gotta, you're a person claiming black power with the black power flag. You got the black power rhetoric, the black power jingles. You got all the prosthetics of black power. But then when it comes down to it and the person actually gets into it, it's I don't want to talk about this. Lance, here's the microphone. Wale, tell us how you're a non-black, non-human. For hours. So yes, that's fake black power. And that what hurts black power. While these questions are being asked, who's destroying black power? You are, sir. You're standing in the middle of black power as a pillar of black power to people who are desperately looking for black power, and you're sabotaging us because you're great in this area. Because the Zion School is one of the most revolutionary things that I've seen. It's a place that I would encourage people to send their children and to develop into an older type of high school students, if that hasn't already happened, and some young adults. I think Lance should go to the fucking Zion School. I think he'll learn something. I totally separate that from this conversation. This is the YouTube channel in which people are allowed to get on a panel and transfer information. Okay, bet. He said he has high school students. Shout out to him. I love that. I hope it grows until we have fucking GED classes or whatever the fuck. Happy early Mother's Day to all their divine feminine in the utmost importance role we can have. Motherhood. Absolutely, man. Shout out to all the mothers. Yeah. And I'm like, wow. It's crazy how, and I don't mind, kick my information in the nuts. But when it survives, I should gain credibility, and my information should gain credibility. But then you have people on the panel, and their information can't even be tested. No, they get to say something and just keep walking like they didn't say the shit. And everyone's just on mute. Don't nobody unmute and say, brother, what did you just say? Well, I disagree with you. When me and Goldman and Brandon Bay and Ampu and Wicked and Radical and Pro-Black be on the panel, Pro-Black tell me, yeah, Suave, I think you full of shit on that. Ampu say, yeah, brother, I disagree with you on that. And Ampu's name is Ampu. And when I said the Egyptians, the Egyptians and the Egyptians knew about America. They traveled to America, or they had communication with people who traveled from America. Something happened between the Egyptians and this land right here. He said, yeah, I ain't going. And we set up the debate. Did Egyptians make it to the Americas? Yeah, definitely a big brother right now. That's why we're going to have a panel tomorrow on this rap beat between K. Dot and Drake. I want you to come through. I want smoke and slander all night. I'm on it. I'm on it. I'm on it. I'm on it. And if you haven't heard my perspective on the Drake and Kendrick rap beef, I think it's 2 videos ago. I think my last video was Q Butters Fake Black Power. No, that was a post I made. It might be my last video. The last video. Yeah. Or what we know now as America. Or what we now know as Americans. Yeah. So I be in the chat correcting niggas all the time with sources. And they never lose confidence. They never say you know what gaslighting is, right? And so I'll be on a panel and then I'll be like, man, maybe I need to go back and check my information. Because it's not being critically analyzed. It's just being shot down. Like, you think what, Swab? Hell no. Nah. And I'm like, hold on. We got all these brothers up here. To me, they being presented as smart. We got the just my cold water. We got all these brothers up here. There's no reason for me to think they don't know what the fuck they talking about. But yet, when I go look shit up, they don't know what the fuck they talking about. The last time I was on it, they had a dude talking about some, do you know what did he say? Oh, stellar evolution. He said, with stellar evolution and this evolution and germ evolution or some shit. I said, okay, brother, before we had this conversation, can you tell me what stellar evolution is? I'm ignorant on that. Never heard that phrase. And I want to make sure we having the correct conversation. He said stellar evolution is how galaxies are made. And I look it up. I go to the Google bar and I put in stellar evolution, and plenty of sources come up from universities and institutes to say stellar evolution is the process in which a star is created. And I say, brother, you're wrong. Stellar evolution is the process in which a star is created. This motherfucker, you gotta Google. You giving the watered down, simplistic. No, brother, you giving the watered down. You watered it down with your lie. Suave, how you seen K2109, the Great Pyramid? Absolutely. Absolutely. And if this the one I'm thinking about, because I know it's different. Let me see. So yeah, man, it's just Black Power is my religion. I have faith in my people despite the lack of evidence. So my pseudo area is my people. I'm, I'm willing to be wrong in order to make us right, in order to help us be right, in order to be the one, a link in the chain of correctness that passes down a more healthier black person to my children. That's it. This is sad. And that's what gets me, Catnap Squad. How do you have pyramids all over the earth? How do you have these structures built in similarity going to the sky in this fashion? How? How do you have the cuts? How do you have the drills? How do you have the holes, the precision, the placement? If Africans just sat down with bones in their nose eating fucking slugs out of fucking mud holes. Where? That's crazy. How do you see this culture globally and then let white people tell you, oh no, that wasn't y'all, and they didn't know each other. Huh? Sorry. Sorry you got your hopes up. I don't get it, and I wish I could get a group of black people to get into these conversations so passionately. Like to just know that the truth is on the other side of a conversation, but you can't get a circle of people together to have the conversation. And I don't mean all in agreement. Disagree with me. But let's go through the process of finding out and correcting whoever is wrong. When you're willing to be wrong, there's a problem. I'm not willing to be wrong. I'm willing to be right. My will is to be right. So when I find out I'm wrong, I correct it. I don't embrace it. I don't say, well, I'm just going to stand on my wrongness. No. I'm going to apologize for being wrong. Man, is that the Black Power Guru and Yah-Man and Boo-Too? Peace and power to you and your family, bro. I can only imagine how big your youngest baby is now. If you ain't started another baby. 'Cause I know how you and your goddess get down. But shout out to you, bro. I'm happy to see you over here, man. Welcome back to the Argument League, man. And this is what, see, Nyame, Nyame, Mbutu. This is who I would like to have these conversations with. Nyame, Domo, Pro Black, Ampu, Brandon, Gold Missile, Psycho, Q. This is who I would like to have these conversations with. This is who I would like to do the research with. Go through the books. Go through the videos. Source check the videos and the books. That is crazy. Motherfuckers told me animals don't have a language. I said, what? I say, too, sheesh. I said, and I believe we can't, I believe that telepathy is real. Let's get into that. If that sounds crazy to you, bet. It should be easy to dismiss. But don't you hear that voice in your head when you say words? I had a motherfucker tell me no. I had a motherfucker on that panel tell me no, there's no voice I don't hear a voice. I said, how do you think? When you think, you don't hear a voice. And it sounds like you. I believe that that voice can be shared through an intelligence that we are no longer in tune with or aware of that our body has. Our body has intelligence. No matter how dumb you are, your body is very intelligent. And I believe that you can share that voice in your head with other people. Don't know how, but like I say, my people is my religion. Sometimes I stand on them and I don't have the evidence to actually prove it, but I'm willing to be the representative of that thought so that these conversations can be had in a healthy manner. Maturely, even if it's passionately, but maturely. Yeah. So I believe in levitation. I would, I believe in um, acoustic healing, using sound, using waves. There's different type of waves, but using these waves to affect atoms, cells. I believe that. But it won't be until some German scientists start having that conversation where people outside that culture will take it serious. If that's crazy. It's like we just waiting on the next book to be written. Man makes the book. The book don't make man. Um, Let me see. Look like we got some good information here. In the second half of life, the necessity imposed of recognizing no longer the validity of our former ideas, but their contraries. Of perceiving the error in what was previously our conviction, of sensing the untruth in what was our truth, and weighing the degree of opposition and even of hostility in what we took to be love. Carl Jung or Carl Jung. That was hard. That's hard. You know. Say cats purring has healing effects. There's some truth to that. Yeah, I just know we don't understand the human body. And I know that the human body is the greatest technical invention in existence. Like, look at it, experience it. You feel things, you sense things. And this ain't even you having no control on it. You don't, I guess you could say you assist your breathing, but you breathe. You don't assist your heartbeat. You don't assist your liver, your kidneys. It does all of that, whether you know it exists or not, whether you give a fuck about it or not. Your body senses, maintains. It does things. And I think if we got back to understanding what we are, what the body is, you might be able to find out that there's different versions of the body. And some of them have this feature, and some of them don't. And you're listening to the people who don't have the features tell you the features don't exist or the features are a handicap. Lean on this. You let the invention of the car stop you from being able to travel. A motherfucker would get up and walk from New York to California and live the rest of his life really okay. But now, because a motherfucker can't afford a car or a bus ticket or a plane ticket, don't have any friends that's going that way, or don't got a driver's license, motherfucker can't even travel. When did the human body get so sick and weak? Where's all of this cellulite coming from? All of this pus and mucus? Why are we shutting down so early? Yeah, there's some conversations that I would like to have with the black people in these circles that call themselves the fucking smartest people on earth. But I can't get them to stop talking about pyramid earth, flat earth. I destroyed flat earth and Brother Sanchez over a year ago. Maybe 2 years now. Definitely 2 years now. Destroyed them. Killed them with the lunar eclipse. Killed them with the rotation of the stars in the northern hemisphere versus the southern hemisphere and the changing of the stars, the lack of view of those stars. Killed them with the Coriolis effect. Show me a lunar eclipse on a flat earth. You can't. You're dead. By the time I went back to motherfucking Brother Sanchez channel, he was talking about Jesus again. And I destroyed that. And then I see other channels of other cultures. I see white people channels. They got, of course, Brother Sanchez is being brought over there to be displayed as one of the leading scholars in the black community. These white people are over there beating the shit out of Brother Sanchez. And then, what's the other dude? Dorian, another little flat earther dude. This motherfucker's the most retarded motherfucker in the world. He started to stream off. Let me see if I can find this. He started to stream off talking about, they like, well, your background's kind of loud. He said, yeah, that's my girl. She watching TV. Let me ask her to turn it down. This motherfucker left. Then he came back. He was like, yeah, she said no. Hell no. Yo, girl, know you're an idiot and a liar. He said, baby, I'm on one of the largest debating platforms right now, and I'm debating something that you've known me to do for years. Uh, can I get some quietness in so I got it? She said, nah, I'm watching this movie this white man wrote. Get the fuck back in there and leave me the fuck alone. That was the first 5 minutes of the debate. What is that dude name? I'm trying to see if I can find. I think it was on MC Tune. Yeah, it was MC Tune. Let me see if somebody said it in the chat yet. Nah, hold on. What was this dude name? Takori Dobson or Takori Dobson or some shit. Man, man, man. These are the people that's being displayed to the world. They got 11K, 9.2, 8.2, 10,000. Let me see. What was the one with Takori? 7.3. Takori had 7.3 thousand views in his 52-minute clip. Let me see if this the one right here, man.
I wonder where this is going to go. We've got all of 34 minutes, 33 minutes. Can
y'all hear that audio? Okay, just let me know y'all can hear that audio so that I can show you who the fuck is hurting Black Power. A Black Power revolution is that give a platform to non-black people, to misinformed black people about black people. What the fuck are you doing, Cuba? And then you won't even let us slither. I say, yo, I want to slide over here. What? It sounded preposterous. Oh, what the fuck? That's like Lil Wayne coming to a nigga label saying, let me sign. And they say, what? Prove yourself to me. Pussy, I've been proven. My record is historical, embedded, and there's nothing I could do about it. I have years of correcting people's information, being corrected on my information, kicking pseudos in their fucking ass, kicking the people that you got on your panel now, kicking their ass. Can y'all hear the audio?
you hear me, Takori?
Yeah, I hear you. I was just looking for the mute button to unmute my mic.
All right.
Did y'all hear that? I'm not seeing an update in the comments. Did y'all hear this nigga say, I was looking for the mute button. I couldn't find the mute button. That's what took me so long. He said, Takari, can you hear me? He said, oh yeah, I couldn't find the mute button. He said, I was looking for the mute button. Look at Jihad. Look at Jihad. You're same shit was popping. Yeah, I'm up doing the stream and shit. Yeah. I hit you when it's over. What you want though? Oh, the barbershop. That's what's up. That's what's up. You feel better? You don't feel groomed? Oh, for real? They fixing the girl up. Alright, I'm gonna hit you after this stream though, bro. Alright. Jihad ain't said hi. Jihad, hello, Jihad. I told you. Jihad ain't said hi. And the moment I start playing this information, Jihad won't be here anymore. Okay, Jihad, but thank you for letting me know that y'all can hear. Within the first, what is that, 5 seconds, he's already proven himself an idiot. This is how I start off.
Can you hear me, Takori?
Yeah, I hear you. I was just looking for the mute button to unmute my mic.
So he joined the panel through his device on his phone or laptop. I'm assuming his phone. And the motherfucker didn't even know how to unmute himself. All right, petty, but cool. Let's go. Listen to this.
All right. I hear a merry-go-round in the background.
Yeah, that's the TV. Let me cut the TV down.
Okay.
Now you can hear it. So he know it's there already. The dude said, it sounds like a merry-go-round in the background. It sounds like an amusement park in your house. Jakai said, yeah, he already defeated. He know what time it is. He said, let me go turn it down. It sounds like a merry-go-round. Yeah, let me go turn it down. So right now, what he said is, let me go turn this down.
I wonder where this is going to go. We've got all of 34 minutes, 33 minutes before. Actually, I need to end a little before that. So, but yeah, it should be quick. I mean, it'll just he'll send the map.
Look, dude, trying to find something to talk about. I'm going to turn the TV down. You can hear the TV, so the TV ain't too far from where I'm at. It shouldn't take me that long to turn the TV down.
The measurements, the photographs of the entire flat Earth from high elevation. The explanation for what keeps the sun. What fuels the sun, so we know how much where the heat and light comes from. How
long do it take to turn down the TV? You heard the TV in the background, so it's not that far from me. It's not across the street. It's not on the other side of the house. It's in the room I'm in or to the room that's adjacent to the room I'm in. So I'm sitting in the dining room streaming, and my girl's in the living room. Or I'm on this side of the bedroom, she's on that side of the bedroom. Or I'm in this part of the living room, cool.
The sun stays aloft is another good one. So, all right, are you there, Takori?
So I tried to get my wife to cut the TV down. She in her show and shit. So I'm not about to argue with her.
What the fuck? Kick him off your panel? Kick him off your panel. And get Goldmine up there. Please. Kick him off your panel. Get Brandon Bay up there. Pro Black up there. Pooh up there. Get Moonflower up there. Please. Get Taz up there. Please. Get Angelica up there. Get Shabo. Get the Hood Therapy the fuck up there. Kick him off this fucking panel. This motherfucker said, first 5 seconds, trying to find our mute button. Then he said it sounded like it's a carnival. He said, yeah, that's the TV. Let me go cut it down. He didn't say, let me go see if I could cut it down. Let me go see if I could get it cut down. That's how much integrity I gave him when I quoted it before I pulled the video up. Remember? I said, he says, yeah, that's my girl. Let me see if I can get her to cut it down. No, he said, yeah, let me go cut it down.
I wonder, can you hear me, Takori?
Yeah, I hear you. I was just looking for the mute button to unmute my mic.
All right. I hear a merry-go-round in the background.
Yeah, that's the TV. Let me cut the TV down.
Okay.
It's the TV. Let me cut the TV down. Okay. A minute later, a full minute later.
So, all right, are you there, Takora?
So I tried to get my wife to cut the TV down. She in her show and shit. So you know, I'm not about to argue with her.
That's my wife. That's my wife. I tried to get her to cut the television down, but she's in her show. And I ain't about to argue with my wife about cutting the TV down while I do a stream on Flat Earth with so many thousand people in the chat. Hey, baby, look, it's 1,000 people in this chat, and MC Toon, a popular streamer, wants me on there to teach my doctrine. Well, make sure you stay quiet because I'm watching my show. Family, oh family, oh family. This is who get the shine. Takori was one of the people I was supposed to debate on Flat Earth. When I destroyed Sanchez, he got in touch with Solar and told Solar he wanted to debate me as far as I remember. But Solar called me and said, Takori wants to debate you on Flat Earth. I said, who the fuck is Takori? I didn't know him. I said, all right, bet. He backed out. He backed out. He canceled it. And I swore off Flat Earth. I'm not having another conversation about Flat Earth. If you think the Earth is flat, we're not talking. I don't care. If you're willing to tell my children the Earth is flat, stay misinformed, stay ignorant, stay laughably ignorant. When you send your black child out there in that mixed world and they get in front of these other cultures, and these cultures are putting people on the moon, and your child, who already has a global propaganda against it, of inferiority, ignorance, unattractiveness, ugliness, says the Earth is flat, I think your family should be investigated by CPS. And you should have some type of assistance getting your family back on the intellectual course of correctness. Yeah, we ain't doing that. We're not tolerating you teaching kids the Earth is flat. Sorry. I'm sorry. That's like teaching a child what comes out your booty goes in your mouth. That's the same shit. You know what happened when you poop? Yeah, put that in your mouth. That's the same shit. You're telling the child something wrong that can harm them. The Earth is flat and we're supposed to be competing. Eat your own shit. And then not just this, dude. Listen.
You know,
right.
And plus she want to hear me give you this work anyway.
Oh, okay.
What? And then the lies. Hold on.
So, all right, are you there, Takori?
So I tried to get my wife to cut the TV down. She in her show and shit. So you know, I'm not about to argue with her. You know,
right.
And plus she want to hear me give you this work anyway.
And plus she want to hear me give you this work. So why the fuck she ain't turn the TV off? Why she didn't turn the TV off? Said, no, I want to hear you get this man at work. She's in her show. Her show is louder than you.
Oh, okay. Well, all right. So I messaged you on Facebook. I have another show in about half an hour. So
Yeah.
and And I whatever, I didn't tell people, what happened, just that there was something, and it's all good. So I'm not, personal life is personal life, and I got no problems with that. So,
but yeah, so I have my bad. I have a few questions, and then you can question me about flat Earth and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying?
all right.
But I was gonna ask like about measurements, because I know y'all use a lot of measurements. I know y'all run behind all type of measurements, to justify the curvature of the Earth. But isn't measurements only used for like, I don't know, like finding a size, volume, and a force or something, or the amount of?
This mother said, isn't measurements only used? I don't know. You should have stopped the sentence there. Cut your computer off. Put it in a bucket of water and went to work. Or went to go watch that show with your girl. He said, isn't measurement used to...
Or something, and not just. I was gonna ask like about measurements, because I know y'all use a lot of measurements. I know y'all run behind all type of measurements, to justify the curvature of the Earth. But isn't measurements only used for like, I don't know, like finding a size, volume, and a force or something, or
Finding the size, volume, force,
the amount or something,
or amount,
and not the shape or something?
and not the shape.
Oh, you can.
Takari doesn't understand how you can use measurements to find the shape of something. He doesn't understand cartography. He doesn't understand geometry. He doesn't understand how you can use measurements to find the circumference of something, the volume of something, the angle of something. And this is who gets spotlighted. This is who get highlighted. This was my same problem with Sonetta TV. Sonetta had access to all these black people, but would always focus on the wrong, the incorrect, because it was easy to beat up. Because we ain't really got to go back to school for this. This the shit we grew up beating on. It's the Bible. So I got the Christians. I got the Israelites. I got some Jews. I got some Muslims. And they finna argue in front of a new crowd about the same shit. Because the new crowd got that phone. New crowd didn't have these books. New crowd didn't have these DVDs. But now that they got their phones and their laptops and their desktops, they got access to us to argue again. All this time arguing off a camera, once you got access to YouTube, it was the same shit from 125th Street. It never evolved. It never graduated. It never progressed. They just cut scene. Take it from the top. 3, 2, action. The letter J wasn't invented. Q Buddy, you're given a platform and you're not keeping it balanced. It's tipping over. It is tipped to the point where it's like, look, people with integrity are not even comfortable over there. Only the liars, the people who know they can just lie and they just get to a point where they just laugh at your ass. This motherfucker Sanchez told me, let me get this over here, that the moon was a portal. And that the phases of the moon, the crescent moon, the half moon, full moon, and no moon, It's energy displacement that this portal does, brother. But the portal is in a closed system down here with us at the same height as the sun. How long are we supposed to have that conversation? How long are we supposed to have that conversation? And then clearly, someone like Suave comes over there and say, yo, point A, point B, point C. Yeah, man, we ain't really trying to talk about that. Len's got a presentation at 1:40 he gonna do on the pyramid. Alright, bro. Alright, bro. Well, let me sit back, be quiet, hang around, see if I get an opportunity to say something. So I didn't come over there like Big Bad Swall that knew what the fuck he was talking about, and the argument league is on my back. No, hey, peace, Black Power, everybody. And the first thing I expect to hear when I say Black Power is Black Power. If I come onto a panel where I say Black Power, people be like, oh, who's that? Swall? Black Power, brother, Black Power. Motherfuckers be like, man, what's up? Yeah, peace. Hell nah, bro. So yeah, that's it. That's it. I'm gonna drop the link to give people an opportunity to ask me any questions or whatever. Yeah, man. Shit is kind of crazy. Gotta wait till the chat pop up. So another Souls Discord. That's it. Okay, there you go. Okay, got it. That's the StreamYard. And I'll pin it. So the link is out there. Shout out to everybody that came through. This usually where the show ends. I'm okay with that. But Jahai was in the chat. Maybe he had something you want to ask. Wale was in there. Lily Revenge, Angelica Diallo. Wale, let me mind. Well, yeah, Wale a rent, so he's protected over here. Standard. And who's that? Regular Joe? Fuck it. Standard. And who else is in that other night? Oh, Jihad. Standard. Boop. Yeah, so hopefully Q Butter hit the link. And or, Sabio Marley or Devastating or Jihad. But I don't think so, because what are you gonna say? But also Queen Cascade, that link is out there. So you can put it in your browser, and when I end it, I'll stay on here. So when I end it, then you can go ahead and jump on and we can talk privately about what we need to talk about. Man, other than that, man. Yeah, I don't get it. I don't get it. How somebody like Lance feels right at home. Hold on, let me see. Let me see. Now look, now I gotta stir him up. Say, F your feelings. Q Butter said, F your feeling. F your feeling. STEM and science are the keys to black power. Let's argue. Yeah, argue with Lance. Go ahead. Go ahead. Argue with Lance. Argue with Madon. Argue with Wale about STEM, science, and the keys to black power. Please. With non-black people. Go ahead. Have your fun. Or you could hit the link and actually have that argument with a black person who agrees that science can be utilized to empower black people. And then it says STEM and science. Peep it. F your feeling. STEM, which is science, technology, engineering, and math, and science are the keys to black power. Science is in STEM. It says F your feeling, not your feelings. So maybe he's just talking about one of my feelings. F your one feeling. Science, technology, engineering, math, and science are the keys. Like he don't know what the S in STEM stands for. Am I tripping? Does not the S in STEM stand for science? But see, when your ego is in the right, when you're fueled by something unrighteous, mistakes like that will happen. I said, it happens to me. That's why I try to be on the right side of things. I'd rather not deal with you than deal with you in the manner in which I'm not proud of myself to be. If it takes me to be that, and I'm not proud to be that, and you got to watch people like that. When you walk around saying, shout out to you, brother, shout out to your sister, strength to you, brother, strength to your sister, love you, brother, love your sister, and you get no props. Oh, look at this soft ass kumbaya motherfucker. And then you say, what you say, punk motherfucker? And then they say, there you go. Man, did you see that nigga snap on that nigga? Man, that dude's the shit. Watch people who give you props for being a punk. Watch out for people who give you props for being weak, for being violent, for being ignorant. Watch people who shun you for being peaceful and intelligent and righteous. Watch people that give you props for doing evil and wickedness. When you do wrong, when you willing to talk about a motherfucker mama, when you willing to call a nigga a bitch, when you willing to talk about a nigga kids, and people laugh and amp you up, and there you go, Sabio, do that shit. Who the fuck are you to me if that's who you want me to be? You can only appreciate me for the violent, foam mouth, shirtless dude in the street yelling through his device on mute. Yeah, so have your fun with your influence and your propaganda and your crowd. But Q Butter Channel is not real black power. It's not. They got all the prosthetics of black power. They got the colors. They got the songs. They got the clothes. They got the language. But they don't have the mind. They don't have the heart. They're attracted to stupid shit like Pyramid Earth. They're attracted to shit like the slave trade never happened. They're attracted to shit like Africans walked around for 350,000 years as modern human beings and never created a boat, never sailed off the country. But within 100 years of the white man, he was crossed that ocean. We had 350,000 years as modern humans. Within 500 years, the white man was all around the world. Had pictures all around the world, writings all around the world. But for 350,000 years, the similarity you see in cultures globally are coincidence. That's retarded. And you can't fight the information. So you have to use your propaganda machine. You have to use your circle jerk of an echo chamber to just laugh at me and rile the chat up against me. Don't listen to what he say. He's stupid. No, let's get into the information. Let's get into the information. And then let's critically think. Because all these answers ain't going to be in a book. Let's come to an agreement. Well, what do you think is the feasible explanation for this? I can agree with you on that. Well, I disagree because of this information that I can't ignore. I can't say that is true because of this. And say, damn, well, I didn't know about that. Or I knew about that, but I believe that has nothing to do with it because of this truth. Hey, beautiful, huh? It said the book of Job said to be the oldest book. States that the Pleiades and Orion are gravitationally bound. How did the writer know that? How did the Dogon people know about Sirius B? How are all of these structures around the Earth highlighting the Pleiades? Africa, Europe, South America, North America, Asia. All have structures lined up with the Pleiades star system. How? They won't. They won't know until some white person invented a time machine and say, "Oh, well, obviously, we found out about time traveling in the future and went back and taught the indigenous people." They won't. They won't sit up here and say, "Well, because we had technology too. We were more in tune with our bodies. We were more in tune with the earth. We was more in tune with the universe. We was more in tune with the creator. We were more in tune." we were more intelligent. We were more intelligent in the past than we are now. People are so impressed with themselves. Shout out to you, sis. He said, Job also points out that the star Arcturus has children. They recently found out that Arcturus drags several stars behind it. Yeah. And if you look for it, you'll find all type of stuff like that. We just don't look for it. It's not even like it's okay, bet. Oh shit. Then I kind of fucked up. But okay, bet. Yeah, they won't be able to. Oh, okay, I think I got that. They won't be able to critically think and have that mentality where it's like, this can't be explained without saying that these people were more advanced than what we would like to think or what we've been taught. Where are the tools that cut these doorways? Where are the tools that drill these holes? Where are the machinery that move these megaliths? Where's the information that provided the science for these surgical tools? Where's that information at? Where's the book that explains what a brain is to have brain surgery thousands of years ago? Where's the book that explains what blood is, what the organs are, in order to have medical operations or medical procedures dealing with these things? You never thought about that? You never thought that they found surgical tools in ancient times, but they won't reveal any papyrus that goes into details about the body in real life? Not fucking Osiris traveling the stars in his boat. No, nigga, the liver is this. The heart is this. It pumps this throughout your body. That feeds this and allowing your nerve system to do this and allowing you to be conscious. Think about it. The Egyptians got all the way to the point of studying death. There's myths about them actually purposely dying. Like, yeah, I'm ready. Let's go. Let's find out what death is. They were studying death. You gotta die to do that. They've looked up, they looked down, they looked all around, and then they finally looked inward. That's like the structured levels. If you pop up, boom, on the earth, look around. What the fuck is this? You might look down, you look up, and then you look at your damn self. You say, hands, legs. Hold on, what am I? And that's what they got. Minuscule, macro, man. They looked around and they looked down, they looked up, conquered all that stuff, pushed that stuff to the edge, and then they started studying inwardly. Like, yo, this is what we on. This is what we on. And then you have a new people come around and they say, yeah, y'all didn't know about none of that. And a little bit that y'all did know, it wasn't y'all, it was us. Because Egypt was white. Egypt was white. Sorry. It amazes me how the most ridiculous stuff makes it through the gate, but the most logical stuff gets shunned. Kicking in the nuts, question it, measure it, weigh it, but then also do that to the goofy shit. But it's like people would rather believe a lie than the truth, because the lie, it instantly just is remarkable, right? The truth might be a little bit more boring until you actually study the truth, and then you find out, like, damn, the truth is more exciting than the lie. You don't gotta make nothing up if you really study, if you really see, if you really experience the truth. It's incredible. But we think artificial intelligence is greater than organic intelligence. We think the camera is greater than the eyes and the brain. We think something that man created is better than man. And then we need man to maintain it. It costs people resources. It displaces indigenous people. Oh, we need this uranium from under your foot. We got to make a drum. We need these diamonds up under your foot. You fine, baby. I told you. You got some minutes. My kids. You ain't in no brush. Did you eat?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, move. We need these diamonds to build this cell phone. All right. All right. What was I looking for? Oh. All right. Here we go. Okay. I'm trying to find Lance channel. Lance had a channel called Pseudoscience University. Do you hear that? His channel was called Pseudoscience University. He has an institution of teaching incorrect science. But you can find him on Q Butter's channel every day. This was crazy. Maybe I have to look him up under Pyramid Earth. Two videos instantly popped up. Neither of them is here. Oh wait, it's definitely Friday. It's definitely Friday. No, can't find this channel. Lance, if you're in the chat, drop the link to your channel. Drop the link to your channel, or if anybody else got it. But I need you to see this dude say Mothman existed, Wolf Man existed, vampires existed. The earth is a pyramid. And he caught a ghost on his security bell. I need you to see the top scholars over at Q Butter Channel and what they pushing. What these non-black people are pushing to black people. Yeah, it ain't popping up. It's cool. Alright, bet. I'm an immortal being enjoying a mortal experience as a human. Yes, you are. As a human. How you can't put that together, Wale? You're an immortal being, energy, which can't be created or destroyed. You're that energy in a human body. Right now, you're human. And in order to be human, you have to be an immortal energy that can enter and leave human vessels. So have your fun. Please, have your fun. So there you go, man. Nobody's hitting the link. So y'all have fun, man. This is your boy Swab Boss. This is the Argument League. And we are real black power. Keep your head up so y'all see the bullshit coming. Keep your head on the swivel. Strength to you, and may you have progression in the lanes in which you have a passion, because work is work, but it ain't gotta be torture, man. How to do that? That. And do. Don't forget. Hold on. Because I think I gotta do it like this. Okay, we do. Yeah, we are now partnered with Her Prana Skincare with a mission. Healthy skin, naturally, absolutely no harsh chemicals, plant-based, small batch, cruelty-free. Go over to herprana.com. That's HERPRANA.com and support the sister on her mission. Okay? Get some of these butters, some of this booty pudding. Now y'all know y'all want some booty pudding. Brown sugar. Do not eat the booty pudding. Papaya Rose. We got the Bergamot conditioning beard balm. I definitely need some balming for my beard. Yeah, man. Go over there and do the thug thizzle. Fuck with the sister. I appreciate y'all, man. This the boy Swab Boss, man. Black Power. We out. Oh shit. Shout out to everybody that came through. Wale, Angelica Diallo, Catnip Squad. We got Jihad Bell, Regular Joe Fuck It. We had Melanated Goddess, Lilith's Revenge. We had Domo One. We had Inyame. We had Raw Talk Culture. We had James. We had Tamika C. We had Grandmother's Rebellion. We had Brazilian. We had and Shaybo, of course. Yep, I'm on you. I believe I do it. If I don't it, I will email it to you with for it. Thank you, man. Love y'all, man. Black Power. We gone.